everyone, and welcome back to the studio. So today I'm painting over a used canvas. It had a really cool design that I did with a comb. However, when you put this painting on the wall, it just doesn't have any composition. So sadly enough, I'm going to go ahead and paint over it. And we're going to go for something with a black background and try to get a pattern that looks really nice on the wall. So, all right, thanks. Alright, so I'm starting out with a 12 by 12 canvas. I have tape on the back and push pins from the last painting. And so I'm going to start off by putting now this was painted with a Liquitex mixture with my paints. So this Floetrol mix that I'm using today should adhere to it just fine. Use a canvas. I like to spray some alcohol on a paper towel. Make sure I have cleaned any dust or debris from this painting sitting around my canvas. Now the other thing that this does is it makes sure if there's any silicone in your paint, which there wasn't on this painting, but if there's any silicone in your paint, you want to make sure that that gets cleaned off nicely too, and the alcohol helps that. So next, I'm going to take a background of black. Now I like to put a tiny bit of blue, you can't even see it, but just to offset the black. This is a craft paint that's black, and it does tend to turn gray the more you thin it down. So this is kind of a liquidy mixture. And the reason for that is I'm going to use it and blow out some other colors. And when I use a blow dryer, you make sure you're going to always set your blow dryer on the coldest setting. Mine actually has a cold setting button on it. So I'm going to use that, so excuse me, it's going to get a little... So I have a little bit of a gunmetal gray, so I'm going to put that in here. Now what I try to do is I try to pour off the ends a little bit so I don't have a big puddle like this, but I missed doing that here, so it's okay. And this is bronze, kind of an orangish bronze. And this is Folk Arts Pearl. I'm going to start from here. This time we want the these are all mixed very thin, running off, not making any mound when you do your paint. Pouring in. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to put just a little bit more on each side of the black. You'll see why in just a second. Just a little. And let me move my paints back because it will get windy. And once again, just very subtle. Just very subtle, kind of like clouds. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Now I'm hoping more of the white comes up, but I don't want a lot of it. I do want this painting to be a little bit on the subtle side. But I love it. So this one is going to have some darkness to it, and some people like that in a painting. But it has some wonderful, wonderful patterns coming up. So let's see how this one dries. All right, I'll show you it when we get a dried painting.